Good evening. At the end of my speech, you have a better understanding of who I am, some of my challenges in life, my future aspirations, and what makes me me. My name is Jim Jones, 41 years old, and I'd like to take you through a path, a little journey. I'm going to talk about some of my failures, some of my successes, and some of the things that I've learned through life that make me more of who I am. Some of the things I hope to teach my children so that they can have an easier path with that. And I want to start my story all the way back in 1989 at Little Cypress Mauriceville High School. As a senior in high school, and my entire focus in the world was sports. Football, powerlifting, college, aspirations of being a pro football player. Dallas Cowboys, that was it. National TV. I was going to be all over the place. Well, in the pursuit of physical improvements, I neglected my studies. I could excel in didactic material if it stimulated my interest, but if it did not stimulate my interest, like most things, I just kind of walked away from it. This neglect of my academic studies resulted in an average academic record at the school, which made it very difficult to get any type of college scholarships outside of a football scholarship. And it was at this point in my life that I made my first career personal defining moment, my first personal decision to say, this is the path of life I'm going to follow. And I joined the United States Army. The United States Army was a whole new world. It opened up an entire new world of cultures, perspectives, different aspirations, different goals. I went through my advanced training, basic training, and first time I'd ever left the state, and I learned quite a lot. My first assignment was Desert Shield, Desert Storm, which shows my age with this because my wife still refers to this as the video game war, due to the green screen all over CNN at that time. Ironically enough, it was here that I learned that life, combat, the military, was absolutely nothing like TV. There was no glory, no cool moments riding off in the sunset. It was a whole lot of tedious training, punctuated by moments of just pure terror, followed by more training. It was here that I learned the whole concept of servant leadership, duty, honor, respect. And I thought there has to be more. I excelled in the military, 6-year career. Applied myself to every single component of the United States Army that you could apply yourself to, from airborne school down to air assault to infantry training and so on. And I always felt there was something more. I had this desire behind me in my subconsciousness to serve a community. Although it's been 6 years since I'd seen the United States of America overseas, I still wanted to come home and serve the community. After that career, I left and I joined public service. I worked for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 6 years. Following that was a culture shock. Suddenly I was surrounded by the worst possible aspects of human emotion, human depravity, anger, violence, a complete lack of respect in the servant leadership, honor, duty. Yet in spite of all the chaos, in spite of the atmosphere and the violence, I also found a form of redemption there. I discovered I liked learning. So I applied myself to different aspects of learning. I found a new career. I'd taken medical training in the Army. I'd been certified in that career field. So I applied myself to that medical training in the pre-hospital care environment. My new career actually afforded me an opportunity to learn to make a difference in the community and to help people. This was wonderful to me. It was everything I wanted. I applied myself to this career. I've rapidly learned new concepts, new ideas, and the more I learned, the more I realized I needed to learn. It never stops. You learn one thing, you decide you need to learn more. You realize what you don't know as you learn. This career field has also given me an introduction into my wife. My wife is my rock, my shield. She takes care of me through good and bad, throughout the challenges, throughout the good times. She keeps me grounded, keeps me focused. Without her, I would honestly be nothing. It's afforded me an opportunity to learn. Due to our experiences, she understands the ghost I carry, the burdens I bear, more so than anybody else can comprehend. And it works for us. We're blessed with two beautiful children who are smart and intelligent young ladies. They are my hopes, my dreams for the future. Our children are going to be our legacy. My aspirations are for them. I regained an interest in college. I began my BOSS degree, my bachelor's, for this one reason, to show them that this can be done and this is the pathway they should take, instead of following the path that I have. To show them that it's never too late to learn, because you need that education, you need that knowledge and experience in your life. My children are going to be afforded a pathway that I had not tread. In conclusion, education is our future. Our children are my aspirations for that. Mistakes I've made and their mother has made in their pathway, as every parent, we want our children to perform better, to live better, to have a better life. And to do that, you have to educate yourself, and you have to educate your children and show them the way. You have to live like you're going to die tomorrow. And you have to learn like there is no tomorrow. That's a Gandhi quote. Because you don't ever know when your time is there. You don't want your children to walk that pathway. I hope to be an example of what they can do when they look back in their challenge. I hope to be able to say, I'm here to help you. Walk this way. Don't make the mistakes I did. Once again, my name is James Jones. Commonly go by Jim. Hope you've got a better idea of who I am, some of my dreams, aspirations, and motivations. You have a good night, and thank you for your time.